Okay, we're back. Um, Everything should be good. Yeah. All right. So this is definitely going to be a shorter stream. I'm going to stream, if not later tonight, then tomorrow. I just want to get a full like no leveling run on on paper, like in footage. Uh so that I can just look back on it because I don't have the PC storage to have like hours and hours of footage like recording just sitting on my computer for no reason. Um so yeah. And even if it's only like a couple hours at a time, then that's cool. It's kind of just more for me to go back to and be able to watch. Cuz there's still, I don't know, every time I move the goalpost, I am not satisfied. Like I did an RL1 run, and because every the thing that kept me from doing an RL1 run for so long is um I didn't really want to like struggle too bad, so I just kept playing the game normally. And then when I did it, I still learned a lot, but I didn't get like a sense of mastery as much as I thought I would. And it makes sense because even with no like Shadow Tree blessings, some of the boss fights in the DLC took like 2 minutes. Um, I mean, granted, I was using Starfist, but like it's an RL1 run, so like no shit. Uh, and so I was like, okay, well, I have to kind of turn it up a notch. So I was like, I'll do another RL1 run, but without upgrades, so that the boss fights take longer. And I did it, and it kind of, I still felt pretty unsatisfied. Like, I feel like I didn't really, like, I remember running into Margit with an unupgraded Claymore and being shocked, like, how fast that fight was gonna end still. It's like, no, I really wanted to, I don't know, I guess it's just like a unupgraded run is not as difficult as I thought. I haven't done level 1 runs in the other Souls games. But I wouldn't be surprised if Elden Ring is like by far the easiest. You just get so many tools to like bypass the actual level 1 restrictions. And I mean, I could do a true level run, but I don't know. I feel like part of the fun of Elden Ring is being able to use being able to use all the tools at your disposal. So if you're just doing like there's not really a point to do an entire run um that's like a level lock for me personally. Like if I wanted to go practice a boss under the like hardest um or harshest restrictions, I'll just go into like onto a new game plus character, set my HP to 1 or like run something that makes me take more damage and then just use fists like at that point. Um Cause yeah, doing a full run and then like not, I mean, I guess it would cut down the prep pretty significantly, but I don't know. At that, it's like, what's the point then? Enough yapping though. But yeah, last time setup took about 90 minutes. I'm hoping I can probably cut it down by like 10 minutes this time. But we'll see. I don't really have like a I don't have a checklist of things that I want to do. I'm kind of just going off of memory. So it's gonna be scuff still. Okay. I also need to remember, I kept forgetting to use the timer for a lot of boss fights. Although granted, some of them didn't take very long. Like Margit took like, or not Margit, Godric took like 3 minutes, or less actually, like 2 minutes. Radon took like 3 minutes, so yeah, wasn't too bad. Oh, he like didn't do his follow-up. I don't know if that was really safe for a charge attack, I'm gonna be honest. That almost hit me too. I had a parry shield. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't want to go for 2. Although an uncharged heavy is probably safe. No, come on. I was really hoping for a stance break. That's okay. That would have what? It would have taken like 6 minutes. I don't know. I try to be very careful when fighting that Scion. Um, because it's just kind of unpredictable, honestly. Okay, so our goal right now is to get a seal, poison mist, and iron balls, and like physic and stuff. And then we want to go and like unlock the closest graces to all the merchants that we want to hit. And then once we do that, okay, so key items, merchants, seal, iron balls, volcano manor access, and what else am I thinking? Oh, like stone sword keys. And like some other stuff. I don't really. It's kind of the thing about this run is I don't really know when setup ends. Because I mean, for as long as you're collecting items, I mean, assuming you're gonna use them, setup could take like 75% of the game. Um, so I don't know. Like, I wish it was as simple as just, oh, I'm gonna grab these 3 items and then move on. But it's, never like that.
Hey sir, but you, I can play the turning rune to aid you. You need own to the foot. Then it summon me. Ah, I bequeath. You, it will summon torrent. Treat him with.
I like that everybody had kind of the same experience. Like, everybody's experience was kind of the same for the first hour. Um, everybody came to these ruins. Everybody tried to kill the troll and the shield guy. Most people probably killed the troll and then rested at a grace and realized he respawned, which kind of took away from their achievement a little bit. At least that's how I felt.
You there?
Because it kind of makes you realize that it's not really a strong foe.
Just thank you. I was pushing. I ended up as. Oh, when
I remember my ego was like through the roof because Elden Ring was my first Souls game, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, this game's so hard." And so when I killed that troll, I think I killed him literally in like 2 tries or something. And I was feeling so good about myself, and then I rested at a grace, and he just respawns, and I was like, oh. Never mind, I guess. I don't really know what I want to do first. I don't have to go to Weeping first because the only thing I need there is fuck it, we'll go there. We have to anyway. I just want to make sure I do things like in order. There's also something I want to try for Moog. But I need the Crimson Hood in order to do it. And Seppuku. And I forgot, well, I didn't forget to get the Crimson Hood, but the spot where it spawns can be the, like, quest item for Rodrika. And I thought it was there until she moved to the round table, and then it changes to the Crimson Hood, but you might have to unlock spirit tuning with her first, and then it'll spawn. So I don't really know. Also, we need... I don't want to use curved swords. So I might... Oh, but I need the... Radagon seal for it. Okay. I don't know if I'll need that shard, but it's nice to have them as a last resort option. What if I have a boss that's like 10% HP and I need FP for like a ranged spell or something? I don't know. Actually, what am I doing? I'm considering adding all legendary items or weapons to this run, so it wouldn't just be all remembrances, but I'd have to go kill like Misbegotten and like the Crucible and Misbegotten duo. But I feel like at that point I might as well just do like an all achievements run or something, and that could be fun for like a RL1 new game to new game +7. Because I did want to do that. I actually considered doing it first. But I kind of want to just... I wanted to get this run out the way and like on footage. For reference. Because I'll definitely do it again in the future. And I can compare how it differs. Because I'll actually have like a checklist and stuff too. Instead of just kind of relying on memory. I should have an actual order for how I want to do things. Because there is some scenarios where I could fuck this up. Like if I go to Volcano Manor too early or Altus in general. Okay, we need the Rickety Shield and 2 curved swords from these guys. And obviously they're a chance drop, but I don't care. We want the Rickety Shield because it's the lightest shield in the game. What? Why did he just like... He just like tripped. There we go. Also got a bunch of like random shit. I guess it makes sense. They're scavengers, right? Yeah, we just need one of those though. Can I still light roll with these? I can't use them, but yes, I can. Also, I don't know why I'm going. It's a Spirit Spring. Doesn't really matter. So 7, yeah. I think... I forget what the cap for it is. I think it's like 16 units to light roll without like Soar Seal. Or with like 10 endurance. I think it gets bumped up to like 20 something. When you do have it. Yeah, I mean that moveset is just, oh my god. So sexy. I don't really like those sheaths though. Those sheaths are kind of ugly. I wanted to use the Gross Mesmers for dual swords, but they're a little bit heavier, but I really like how they look. They're probably, other than the Falx, they're probably like my favorite looking curved swords in the game. Oh my god, dude. I wish there's so many weapons in the DLC that would be amazing for a RL1 playthrough because they're light and have very low, like pretty low stat requirements. But they're either locked behind like a quest or just the fact that they're in the DLC in general. Like the Falx, the Dryleaf Arts, um, the Claws of Night. Those are all easy. Well, maybe not the Dryleaf Arts, but the Falx and the Claws of Night. Those are easily S tier RL or would be S tier RL1 weapons. But I don't want to just like spawn. I contemplated spawning them in. I think that would be kind of cheap. To be able to spawn yourself like bleed somber weapons at the very start of the game. Because at least on a normal RL1 playthrough, like your only options for decent somber status weapons are like the Halberg and the Bloodhound's Fang, probably. That's, yeah, Frost and Bleed, and you could put Blood Flame Blade on Bloodhound's Fang. But yeah, if you could start the game with claws, and I mean, I guess they wouldn't be super, you know, you couldn't get to their full potential until later, because you would still need the Smith Script Talisman and like the multi-hit stuff probably. Although I don't know, I don't really take off Ritual Shield or Red Feather when I'm doing an RL1 run. It's funny, I have less incentive to use Red Feather for like a no upgrades run, just because I know it's gonna take more attempts. Or not more attempts, but I don't know. They're just gonna be longer. The attempts are gonna be longer on a no upgrade run. Because my first RL1 run, I kind of just did it to like say I did it, like low key for bragging rights, which I know is kind of a bad reason to do it, but after I realized like how easy it was to do, I was like, okay, I need to I need to do something a little bit better than that. And so I did a deathless run, which was actually, I don't know, I kind of hated that run because it just made me play bad. Because it obviously wasn't like a level. It wasn't like a level lock thing. It was basically just a normal playthrough. But I'm so used to doing, like, pushing myself to do a lot of bosses hit lists that I forgot the actual heal windows. So there was times where I would just get stuck in like a heal loop where I would get hit, pop a flask, and then get hit at like the last few frames of my flask animation, and then have to heal again, and then it would just keep happening over and over and over again. Um, and it resulted in a couple close calls. Like Radon and Mesmer. Uh, I almost died too. I almost died to fall damage getting Blue Dancer Charm from the cave. Just, I don't know. It was a lot of quit outs, and I don't really like doing quit outs because they feel cheap. At least for like a normal, like, or at least for a deathless run. Um, an RL1 run, it doesn't really matter. Or like a non-deathless or non-hitless run, I don't think it matters that much because quit outs are more for like your convenience and to like save time rather than literally avoiding death or getting hit or something, it doesn't feel nearly as cheap to quit out on a quote unquote regular run like that. I don't feel bad doing it, but on my Deathless run I didn't like doing it. But I mean everybody else does it. Like I watched PewDiePie's Deathless run from fucking like 3 or 4 years ago, and he did it a handful of times. So like whatever, dude. If he can do it, then so can I. So I know like the official like quit out rules or something is um you can't do it to reset enemy like positions or aggro or something. But then like what's the point of a quit out at that point? I don't know why I said it twice. But like why even quit out at that point if you can't use it for like the two best reasons that it's used for? Which is probably why when I see Gino do his hitless runs, I don't think I've ever seen him quit out. Probably for the exact reason that there's no point to do it. Yeah, I'll probably do. I don't know. I was thinking I'd never do, even in like 1,000 hours into this game. I kind of was thinking I'd never do a hitless run. But I need reasons to like move the goalpost. Keep moving the goalpost. Because after this, the only thing I have left really is a new game to new game plus 7 RL1, and then like a no upgrades NG plus 7, and what else was I thinking? Something else, but I can't remember.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great
I don't know, it's kind of fun to like path and whatever and kind of get into like a rhythm and habit.
Goodness gracious! Calm yourself, this must.
It sucks to suck, I guess. Yeah, I might actually do one. I don't know what kind of requirements I'd put on myself though. Like I definitely wouldn't do. I don't know if I'd go for an official like run. Like one that I could like submit legitimately. Because I'm probably gonna do quit outs for it. And I know those are kind of not allowed. I also definitely wouldn't do all remembrances. Like I would just do kind of the bare minimum. Although even the bare minimum to like beat the game, you still have to kill like 15 or 20 bosses. DLC is luckily a little bit thinner than that, but DLC is, and DLC's got even though it's only what 4 bosses to beat the game, it's still like some of the hardest bosses, and like I don't know how you can script Romina because I don't think she's guaranteed to open with the same attack every time. Mesmer you can definitely script. I don't know. Well actually, no, you can definitely skip, or it's not skip. You can definitely script PCR. And I know there's a way to kill the... what are they called? NPCs, like, pretty easily. Yeah, man, I don't know. Because I'm thinking... my Deathless run, I got it first try. Because I just took... like, I already had, like, over 1,500 out. Like, I did it not too long ago. I did it with so many hours in the game already that it really wasn't that bad. Like, yeah, there were some close calls still, but a lot of them were either just due to impatience, or yeah, like greediness, rather than like not knowing how to dodge. I don't think there's anything I need here, right? Beast Lure, Exalted Flesh. I mean, he has lilies, but I don't really need those. I'm already 30 minutes. Dude, what? I guess I did go, like, AFK a little bit. Should I risk it and just not bother going? I'm gonna regret this, but I'm not gonna go for the grace. Okay. No, not the fucking rats, dude. See, this is why I quit out. You're trying to have an honest to God 1v1 and then some random fucking enemy. Also free backstab. That's like another reason I could never do a challenge run, because holy shit, I love to quit out way too often. Wait, oh, he's still alive. Oh, or not? It's already been 30 minutes. I'm like not even really close. Need to go get Dex tier. What else? I need to go to War Master's Shack. Go talk to Rodrika. Yeah, let's go do that. We'll go get like Golden Vow and stuff too. Although I don't know. It's weird on a no upgrade run. I'm much less incentivized to use buffs. It's kind of going back to like the Red Feather convo, although that's a little bit different. Because the reason I am less incentivized to use buffs on an unupgraded run compared to like a normal RL1 run is how much those buffs actually benefit you. Because realistically, you're only going to pop them once, maybe twice per fight. Like, you know, at the start, and then, I don't know, during like a phase transition or something. And when you're doing a normal RL1 run, like, the fights still only take, even with no blessings, it's like a couple minutes. I should probably grab this, because I think I'll need it. They still only take a couple minutes, so your buffs, you know, let's say Golden Vows, what, it's like 11.5%. What is... Get what, FGMS, Flame Grant Me Strength. That one I think is like 15% physical and fire. It's like 30 seconds. And even then, like, they don't, like, really benefit you that much. Like, I feel like buffs are not worth using if the fight you're doing takes longer than those buffs. You know what I mean? Because if you're only doing 10% damage for the first, like, 40 seconds of a fight, then it only helped you with what, like 10% of the HP bar, maybe 20%? Like, how much slower is that kill really gonna be without those buffs? And that's a normal run too. I don't know. Because with Red Feather, right? If you're using Red Feather and you're doing a fight hitless, like, you're gonna kill that boss 20% faster, basically no matter what, because it's a permanent buff. But Golden Vow and like Flame Grant Me and stuff like that, I don't know. They're too short of buffs to, I feel like, be valid. And I genuinely just find it way more tedious to have to buff before every fight. Um, I think once you come to enjoy the boss fights as like boss fights, then you care less about buffs in general just because you want the fight to drag out a little bit. Like, even on my new game +7 run, I find myself, like, avoiding talismans, avoiding buffs, avoiding like super broken weapons because I just kind of wanna dance with the bosses a little bit. Unless it's a boss I don't like give two shits about, then I'll literally go and respec just to kill it in 20 seconds.
Can you hear me? Help! I at these. I just give and I'll don't dally. Give it your all.
Right? No, it doesn't take stamina.
What are you playing at?
I don't know if I have to talk to him for him to drop the talisman. Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Wait. I see. I see it now.
That was kind of scary. I'll be honest, I don't even know if I'm gonna use that shard, but I know for a damn fucking fact I'm not doing his whole like quest.
Are you here as a customer?
Actually, I have some money. Does he have anything I can buy? Yes. Man, after playing a randomizer, I really miss just being able to grab the bell bearings from all the merchants. So I don't have to like travel back to them. That was a really nice quality of life thing that I enjoyed. And it's one of the few like changes a mod does that I actually like kind of agree with. Because I played Convergence and I don't know. Convergence, it definitely has a lot of good quality of life stuff. Like well, I guess it wouldn't be I guess that's not QOL, but the Great Runes like rework, I like those a lot more. Being able to like refight bosses in the round table or from the round table, making the rocks, or like making the smithing stone requirement much less. Like those are all, I guess, quote unquote, objectively better changes. But at the same time, it made that mod so easy. Like, if you don't really care about the challenge and care more about build crap, like, that's one thing that it did pretty well, was expand on the build crafting a little bit. But it also, like, streamlined it a little bit and made it more digestible, because every build had a theme. And once you figured out how to make a build in Convergence, every other build was kind of the same in a way. Trying to think. I didn't use every other build, or I didn't use every build, but yeah, once you figured out how one worked, like everything else kind of made it like a lot of sense, because it fell into a similar like pattern. Like, oh, here you have your buff spells, here you have your debuff spells, here you have your AoE spells. And the only thing that was really different, and they all had themes, like Bleed was kind of like a lifesteal class. The Necromancy one was, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. You had the Invis spell type. But it was, I like that they kind of expanded on things, because there's always, I always kind of felt it, that some spell types were a little too sparse. Like for the night spells, like what, we have Night Comet, and that's basically it, because Night Shard is just a worse comet, and then Maiden's Mist doesn't, it just does a flat amount of damage, so it's decent early game at like best, and then it is like utter garbage anywhere past that. What's the other spell type? Oh, the like Moog spells, the like arcane spells. I guess, I mean, I don't know. You could argue all of them are really good though. That's probably why they weren't like super broken. Or not super broken, but why there isn't more of them. Like Blood Flame and... Actually, no, it's really just Blood Flame, now that I think about it. Hello? What the fuck is going on? Just could not quite reach it. Like, damn, Torrent, just grab the loot with your teeth at that point. So yeah, Blood Flame's actually like kind of the only good one. I take it back. But they should be better, for sure. I just realized those insects look like flying shrimp.
Forgive me to determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I may. There is, but I can take gathering. Very well at my hand.
I don't actually need anything here, right? Okay, we want to go get Clean Rot Spear. Hopefully this knight won't give me too much trouble. I don't really know what the best one to kill is, to be honest, though. Nice, good trip. Can you give me your, like, backside? Oh. Sorry. Dude, what is this fucking enemy's moveset? Hello? Oh, I'm dead to rot. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, there's probably an easier clean rot to kill somewhere. I could also just come back when I have, like, iron balls or something. Oh, I should find one that has the clean rot spear, like the ones that block. Cause those guys, you just kick them, and then you pair or like you crit them, and then they're like dead. It's how am I already? This is such a bad idea. I'm dead. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I'll come back when I have like iron balls or something. Or I just need to find one. Let's go look before I go too far. Let's go see if there's a clean rot one somewhere. That's Halo Scythe. That's also Halo Scythe. I know there's ones hiding like in the swamp too. Like, hey, are you a clean rot one? Or a spear? Oh, you are a spear. Yeah, you just do that. Oh, I was like, why did that do no damage? That's why. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I had time to two-hand there. There we go. Yeah. I actually used to really fucking despise those guys. Because they just wouldn't stop blocking, and then I like watched somebody playing PvP, and they were using a misery cord with the kick Ash of War on it against somebody like just constantly shielding, and they were just fucking they just made them look like a fool. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. um yeah, it's kind of funny that the kick Ash of War is or like the kick in general is such a hard counter to shields, which I like because otherwise it would be like borderline useless. Like in terms of like minimal investment, a kick is like probably easily one of the highest, like, or not highest, lowest like risk to reward, because what else breaks guard that fast without like getting an Ash of War, getting a tier, getting a certain strike weapon? You know, like there's just not anything else that does that
You will.
that fucking well. I think that's just kind of funny. I don't actually know if I need this grace. Uh, I don't know. I mean, if I want to get a dragon spell or something, but I'm not really trying to cheese anything, to be fair. At least I'm not trying to cheese any fight I like doing. Like, obviously I'm gonna cheese, like, NPC fights. Like, Gideon, I already have a strat for. Lita and allies, I have a strat that I haven't used yet, so I don't know how well it's gonna go. It's definitely not consistent. But I saw a video of somebody using... It was a level 1 unupgraded run, and they were using Fingerprint Shield with Shield Crash, which is what I kind of normally do on like a non-RL1 run. But I haven't tried it on the no upgrades run, because I honestly thought that would kind of been trash. But they did pretty well. They also stacked like uplifting aromatics and stuff, so they wouldn't get like one shot. So I might do that, but I'm contemplating if I should do the stealth strat for Dane and then kill Lita with the fingerprint shield, or if I could just kill them both with it, because fingerprint shield has like, I think it's like a almost 50 strength that you need to wield it. So I assume you need the tier for it, or the physic. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill both of them in 3 minutes. Plus, when I kill Dane, I think the other guy will spawn in by that point. The like free summon that you get. Okay, I need... We're gonna go get Scar Seal. We're gonna go get Beast Torch. And then I guess we'll go start... Oh, and then we need to go get Dex tier and start doing like all the NPC stuff. Because I need to kill Bogart. I need to kill Liam Neeson. I need to kill the I need to do Uria's quest, so that's 2 NPCs I have to kill, and then who else? Oh, and then I need to do Patches as well. And I need to do all that basically before Altus. So that's gonna be fun. And then once we get to Altus, man, that opens up like a whole new world. Although I should probably kill Radon before Altus, because I can't even get into Lindell by then. Actually, I take that back, because I want to get Ansper. Yeah, I wasn't really sure if that was going to hit me or not. Yeah, I want to get Ansper for Radon, and I want to get, like, Chilling Mist and stuff. Because I honestly don't... I don't really like that fight. I think cinematically it's like pretty good. Radon should have low-key been a Night Rain boss, because he's got really good spectacle. And he's pretty balanced. He's pretty well balanced around having like multiple people attacking him because of all the like wide swings and stuff. But one-on-one, he kind of sucks. Like, he's not... Until he's kind of like Dancing Lion, where it's only once you've fought him a decent amount of times you're actually, then you don't kind of like really care about the telegraphs. But learning to fight him is so buns because he's so tall, and unless you're just standing 15 feet away, or not even 15, like 50 feet away from him, waiting for him to lunge at you with an attack, then trying to read his telegraphs while the upper half of his body is not even on your screen is so fucking lame. Yeah, and like he has some of the, like, dude, people complain about Margit's delayed attacks. Nah, at least Margit's you can like strafe and punish. But Radahn's delayed attacks, like, holy shit are they ass. Because there's not really, I don't know, with most delayed attacks, there's kind of a progression, right? Like, if you were to look at the animation frame by frame, like, there's still a smooth, like, some kind of progression, right? Like, their hand is constantly reeling back to like a certain point, and you can read like, oh, okay, once it gets to this point, or, you know, it stays still, and then like half a second before the actual attack happens, they'll kind of like twitch or something, so you can at least, even if you're not super familiar with the timing, you can still react to it. But Radahn's delayed attacks, oh my god, they're like, it's literally like a freeze frame, and there's barely any tell before they actually come out, so you genuinely have to memorize them. And if you don't memorize them, then like you're shit out of luck, I guess. So when I was fighting him yesterday, there was two attacks. There's the one where he sends out a wave, not with the meteors where he like jumps into the air, and the one that you can like iframe with torrent. It's a different one where he kind of like does a wide sweep with both of his swords across the ground. The animation doesn't look like it's hitting you, but you still die to it even if you're hugging him. So you have to, I don't know, I guess run away from it. Like, I don't know. And people compared about Promise Consort Radahn, like the way that you deal with half the moves is just by running away. Star Scourge Radahn has the same problem. Like, yeah, you can iframe. Like the one combo that he has where he kind of reels back and it's got like a pretty long wind up on it. And then he does like a 1 2 2 3 4 5. Like those attacks are so, or that attack is so like, why? It's just a waste of time. Like that one is just, it's just easier to run away from. I don't know. I will never stop being salty about Star Scourge Radahn, cause I'm kind of a hater, dude. Everybody like glazes that boss. Like, oh my god, he's so peak. He's so peak. And like lore, like just, I'm talking from just a gameplay perspective. Like I said, I think he looks cool. I think his lore's cool. I remember watching a Lupine video and being, or no, it wasn't was it Lupine? I think it was somebody else, but they were saying like, it sucks that the Rot kind of took his sanity because he would have been a cool NPC. I agree with that. Radahn probably would have been a really cool like character to actually interact with. But man, fighting him, like strictly gameplay, again, strictly gameplay, I've too many problems with him. Like, I don't know. I understand the glaze for like many bosses, like many controversial bosses. Like, I get why people glaze Melania. There's even some PCR glazers out there. I totally get that. there's some Gaius Glaze. I mean, honestly, I'm a Gaius Glazer. I don't think he's that bad. Yeah, that charge attack is kind of cringe, but it's only cringe because it's like a scripted attack. If he just didn't, if he wasn't guaranteed to open with it, then that fight would be fine. What else? I don't think I've ever heard of Meteor Glazer. Actually, that's not true. I've definitely seen some comments online. Or at least I know I can recall at least one person that was like, "Oh, dude, Meteor's so cool." But again, it's I'm talking strictly gameplay, because you could argue that like any boss is pretty cool lore wise, except maybe Godric, because he's just a literal loser. Yeah, I'm talking like strictly gameplay. Shit, there's fucking people who glaze Everdark Libra. And even I understand that. Like, Star Scourge or Dawn, I just do not get it. It's not even like, oh my god, he's a flawed, like, masterpiece. Like, he's, like, so close to greatness. Like, he's got, like, a lot of issues. And it's not even the fact that he's, like, hard to no-hit or anything. He's just not fun to fight. I don't like fighting shit that is, like, 3 stories tall. I don't care if it's a dragon. I don't care if it's a dude riding a horse. I don't care if it's a mass of, like, hands and fingers. Anything taller than... Anything taller than, like, PCR is just bad to fight, like, objectively. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say objectively. Sorry, in my opinion. In my honest opinion.
You're surprised no matter why don't... Oh, but...
I'm trying to think of a big boss that I don't mind fight. Oh, Bale. Bale's like one of the few bosses that I actually don't mind fighting that is like really large. And I don't really know. I think that's because he's kind of designed as like in a very different way to most big bosses. Like I don't know, it's just a more intimate fight, right? Because you're fighting like at his face. Whereas like Placidusax or like Radon or like Ancient Dragons, like you're biting at their like ankles, or like Meteor or something. You're biting at their ankles, or you're slashing at their sides or like stomach. Like it's not a very intimate or like personal fight. And there's just kind of this huge kind of like disconnect where it's not even that, because there's a cool way of doing it too. Where like, oh my god, I'm so small and insignificant, and I'm just like a naked dude with a club, like wailing on this giant beast that is throwing spells at me. But yet I'm somehow like winning. I don't know, there's just... It doesn't even feel like that. It's just like, oh, I'm like a mosquito to this guy. He's just annoyed with me. But yeah, that's how it feels fighting Star Scourge Radon. It just feels like you're fighting an ancient dragon because you're slashing at both of their ankles. And oh my, dude, the hitboxes. Holy smokes, don't even get me started on those fucking hitboxes. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I didn't, like, notice it before. Maybe it's because I just fought him with, summons a lot, or, like, I scripted him or something, but... Star Scourge Radon has some pretty bad fucking hitboxes. And not even, like, they're inaccurate or anything. But his horse will either disappear, or he'll, like, turn around and, like, his ankles will, like, move out the way or something. It's just fucking... when your attacks with like I think the size also just adds insult to injury. Because if your attacks miss on like Melania or Rilana or something, then you're like, okay, that's understandable. Like they move fast, they're very slim, like figures. So like it kind of makes sense. But when you're fighting somebody as big as Starscourge Radahn and your attacks miss, you're like, fucking how, dude? Literally how? It's like, well, it's because he's standing on his fucking tippy toes. That's why. Okay. Don't need that shit. Don't need this stuff. Keep that. Wait, did I? No.
What are you trying to start?
Wait, what? Did I not talk to Raya? I swear I talked to her. Because I don't want to kill him and not have the necklace drop.
Hello.
That would be pretty unfortunate.
Hello. It's rather my mistress. But I was a. Could I ask?
Maybe I misclicked and denied her request.
Oh, what a blessed thug, please.
What the hell are you trying to start? Piss off. Show me, and I'll consider. But I'm not in love with it. Think you know about you for a crack you.
I feel so bad. It's like one of my favorite NPCs, dude. Okay, I guess while we're here, go get the grace by the Halleck Tree Medallion. But yeah, I was kind of just talking about bosses I didn't like, or that I was wanting to skip. And that kind of spiraled into a Radahn hate train. Honestly, I wouldn't have so many things to say about him if it wasn't for the fact that other people really glazed that boss. I don't know, I'm just kind of a D1 hater. And it would be understandable too if there was kind of a divide where, like, you know, it's more casuals that kind of lean into liking him, but there's some godly players out there that are like really good at this game. Like, I know Lupine really likes Radahn. That's like one of his favorite bosses to fight, and I know Lupine won't. I don't know. He doesn't really consider himself like a quote unquote challenge runner. He'll say like, "Oh, I'm just an alcoholic wagey that spent a year beating the game at RL1 with no upgrades." But it's like, come on, dude, you put in the work. Like, I don't like. let's not pretend you're a pleb. And he's also, I don't think I've seen him PvP, but you know, he's into it probably more than the PvE thing. But yeah, he loves Radon, and I'm just like, why? Again, if it was like a casual player or like casual players, then sure, because they don't care about like hitless fights and stuff. Like that's why some people like Meteor is because like, oh yeah, whatever. Like she has that shitty ass laser, but I'll just tank it. And if you spent less than 3 minutes fighting her, like she's probably only gonna do it a couple times anyway. Okay. Uh. Okay, so I need to do. I need to do patches. I'm gonna see if I'm missing. Oh, I need to do Bernal. Now there's like a safe way to drop down here. Alright. I don't know why I took this off. I still need it. Hello? And it's okay. Like, that boss doesn't have to be for me. But I just never... I just feel like that boss has problems and nobody talks about them. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I just haven't been around as much as I think. Yeah, dodge into me. That's real smart. What? I should have just waited for Urea. That's my bad. I was trying to remind myself of an T to fight. I don't know. Radon doesn't have any. I know I'm fucking still talking about this dude. Look, if hating was a sport, I'd be fucking quadruple Olympic gold medalist, okay? But he doesn't have like really one problematic move. He just has like a bunch of different things that just kind of make him meh. Like if I was to make a tier list of bosses purely off of gameplay, like not including lore, not including aesthetic, not including like arena or anything. What? He waited for me to run out of stamina. Okay. That was my... I should have just dodged with like the little bit of stamina I had instead of greeting. But yeah, if I was to rank bosses purely on gameplay, like how it is to fight them, Radon would easily be like bottom tier. Not like F tier or anything, but they'd probably be like a C for me. Like I would literally, I think I genuinely put like Gaius above Radon. Which is crazy that I'd put the student above the master, but I genuinely have more fun fighting. What's his face? Is Yuria gonna show up? Yeah, there he is. Oh, it's Yura. I don't know why I kept saying Yuria.
The end isn't right. For you. And your sister.
Yeah, I'd put Gaius above Radon. I'd put... I'd honestly probably put his DLC counterpart above him.
Just well, I'm Yura Tarnish. You stay the part. Just remember, don't make your one last stay clear, and it's just so stay clear. Perhaps we won't.
Well, I mean, I'd put a lot of bosses above him, honestly. You know what's funny between, like, boss tier lists between, like, all the games? Or at least not all of them, but, like, Elden Ring and DS3. Because I've only played through DS3 once, or, like, once and a half. But I did fight every boss. And, like, that game, it has either peak or garbage. And Elden Ring is not like that. Elden Ring is, like, pretty... I mean, it's because it's such a big game, honestly. But it's got, like, a decent spread of enemies. Or boss quality, I mean. Oh, I forgot to grab Radagons. I don't think it really matters. I just can't use Cragblade. What? How did he... He didn't even hit the ground yet, and he already attacked me. You know what's funny is that shit counts as a hit in a hitless run. Oh, cool. I love getting roll caught. It's so fun. Honestly, getting, like, good at PvP is the only reason, or NPCs is the only reason I want to actually, like, do PvP in this game. Because I'll be a lot better at fighting them. Because that's how it was in, like, Destiny. When I played D2, I know, don't worry. Like, playing PvP made me, like, a much better... Made me a much better, like, PvE player. And not just because of, like, aim and stuff. But, like, decision making and stuff as well. And, like, just being more aware of, like, your health. I think that would probably go a long way in this game too, especially...
Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a lady of reason.
Because Destiny 2 doesn't have any, like, the PvE doesn't have any PvP-esque fights where you're, like, fighting, you know, another Guardian. But in this game, you are doing that. Except you're fighting players that simultaneously have a lobotomy and also read your inputs frame perfectly somehow. So, that's fun. Okay, we did patches. Now we need to go get raptors. We need to kill raptors, go get the seal, and then kill Bernal. Raptors, seal, Bernal. Do I even have enough keys? Yeah, I do. Okay. Raptors, Seal, Bernal. Oh wait, what am I doing? Am I going the long way? Oh, and I need to go get Score Seal. I mean, I'll kind of worry about that once I actually end up fighting a boss. Because, yeah, we're an hour and 15 into this. I mean, we're kind of on pace for, like, my last run. I think I fought my first boss at around, like, 90 minutes as well. Yeah, we'll go get the key. Raptors, Seal. I already forgot the third thing. Oh, Bernal. Raptors, Seal, Bernal. There's somebody mowing grass outside my window. I don't really want that to like play in the background. My view. Might as well go get the Grace over here. Just get all the way up to... Is it Caria Manor? I forget what Ronnie's like area is called. Some extra grease. Should I get Carrion Piercer? I had a thought about using it for NPCs, but I don't know if it really does. I don't think I'd have like enough FP or be able to do enough damage to use it when it matters. Because Piercer stun locks NPCs so well, and it's really safe to do it too because of the range on it. But it's 27 in, which you can get 10 with the physic and 6 with the helmet. And I don't really know where you'd get the last point from, because you can't use great runes, so I couldn't even use like Godric's. Um, oh, thank God. That's totally fine. I just wanted to get the thing. Yeah, you'd get 10 from the int, 6 from the helmet, and then you'd still be one short. Maybe like one of the robes gives you int? Because it's 27, right? Or 26? Yeah, 27. These are all helmets. Hmm. Yeah, and there's no like shields or anything that give you stat buff. I'm definitely missing something, right? There's got to be a way to wield Piercer. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Yeah, there's got to be a way to wield Piercer at RL1 without a Great Rune. Okay, we did that. Now we can go to the manor. And then, oh, Bernal. Raptors seal Bernal. Need to keep reminding myself. It's so crazy how easy it is to miss Raptors. Because I think you can get locked out of it too if you kill Fire Giant before doing Uria's quest. Because I mean, holy shit, this weapon's so. Or, weapon, Asha War is so insane. Alright, let's relax. Don't. If he throws a throwing knife at me, I'm gonna be so sad. Bro. Can you just, like, stand still? No. Okay, that's not gonna really. Oh, I need him, like, stuck in a corner or something. Yura died too. Why is this NPC so, like, insane? Yura, don't you know what game you're playing? Just fucking spam L2, bro. You have impaling thrust. I don't. What's the problem? It's actually not that hard. Oh, I wasn't using my physic, I don't think. That's probably why I was doing like no damage. Yeah, just spam L2, bro. It's not that hard. Yeah, sandwich him. What? You can turn around and you can do a 180 in Raptors. Come on. Isn't that Ash of War broken enough? Yay, we love NPC fights. We love them. So good. So fucking good. I'm sure there's like something I could go grab that would just trivialize this dude. I mean, I could go pick up Zwei and just crouch poke him to death, but then I wouldn't have any status. Oh, don't let him heal! Oh, okay. That's perfect. You fucking smoked like a cigar, idiots.
Ah, that bloody thing. Here's a token. I'm dying.
Who would win, min-maxed PvP dex build or a weapon with erectile dysfunction? Okay, we have raptors now. Go here. I just want to get all the like time gated stuff, or not time gated, but things that I could lock myself out of. I might actually wear armor for this. Oh shit. So I don't get like poisoned right off the rip. Yeah, I guess I just forgot how to use the menu. Is it vitality or no, it's immunity, huh? Okay, this one's a little bit higher, but this one like doesn't weigh any, barely weighs anything. Surely that's enough. Okay, so the reason we want this seal, Dragon Communion seal, is because we can use it at level 1 and it doesn't weigh anything. Because our next best option would be the Frenzy Flame seal. And you don't get that shit until Lindell, so good on that. Very cool. And now we can go kill Bernal. We'll do that. Oh, I forgot to grab the Faith Talisman. What do you like? That doesn't make sense to me.
What's wrong with you?
What?
No names, but let me ask. Are you here? Does your
I don't
spy-
think I need to talk to him first.
Yeah. Takes me any interest. All I know. Now's the time.
Guess I'll buy a couple things while I can. Definitely buy that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be meeting again, buddy. Sorry.
Would have of us.
Alright, now we wait. Take a little scroll break. I had to actually go do something, so that works, but probably a good point to call it. I think we did all the time-gated stuff that we need. Now I just need to go get the medallion and the talisman, but I'm gonna do that when I come back. Like I said, it was gonna be a short stream anyway. Yeah, 90 minutes, and I mean, we really don't need that much more stuff, though. We're pretty close. Yeah, I'll be back.